how the heck you doing? I'm doing great and I hope you are too. Hot day out today, so I got a little frosty A&W root beer here. I don't know if some of you may not have A&W in your area, but I can get it here. That's a great root beer that I like to enjoy. I just wanted to kick back with you guys and kind of revisit something that I reviewed almost 2 years ago, probably even more than that. And pardon the squeaking in the background, but someone's occupied at the moment, so I can do my video too. So hopefully that won't be too annoying with the crunching of the crinkling of the paper and the squeaking. But I wanted to review the Adonit Pixel Pro pen that I reviewed when it initially came out, and I wasn't too impressed with it. And I got a lot of comments and stuff as far as, did you do this, did you do that? So I just wanted to revisit it. There's been a lot of software updates with the iPad Pro. Let's see if it can do any different in the review than it did initially against the Apple Pencil, which has been updated since my last review. I'll keep a little description down below. I'll put a link down there for the original one. This is the second generation Apple Pencil Pro. What I compared to last time was the first generation. But I'm not going to compare it head to head. I'm just going to kind of go over what I found last time. But it has been updated for its charging. Simply magnetically attaches to the iPad Pro or iPad, whatever you may have. But like I said, let's jump into the Adonit Pixel Pro and just see where we have. So here you are on my iPad Pro. As you can see, I don't have my Apple Pencil connected in my Bluetooth area, so it's not even being used or even seen at this time. I'm going to go down here to my home screen and dock, go under the multitasking, which has the gestures. Going to make sure that is off. So that was the two main concerns people were having. I didn't have the Apple Pencil disconnected, and I didn't have my multi-gestures taken off in the multitasking. So let's go ahead, switch over to Medibang. That's the program I've been using for this test. And I'm just going to go into the settings there, go under pen pressure settings, and you can see I do have the Adonit Pixel Pro selected, and I can go into that, make sure I do have the power on. It's got the green light, so I'll press it to that. There we go, it does see it there. I got pen and pressure on. I will put on palm rejection. So there we have everything set up. Got a wild dog in the background, and we're just going to close that out. So I got it set for a gel pen and a really crazy dog. And as you can see, without my palm on it, you do get the pressure sensitivity. It does have a different lag to it than most do. Let me go back, clear that layer. It was able to give me my two buttons there. So I do have that first one. So I do have it set up to clear the layer or erase. So we'll go back to the pen. And now with the little palm laying on it, as you can see, it is kind of sporadic how it is going. As I go through it, it does some lines and then it will cut out. But as I lift off my palm, it does do a pretty nice layer or line down there. So let me go and select pencil, or pen rather. Go into its settings. And we'll go a little bit bigger. So it does give you the palm, so it does give you the pressure sensitivity, not as well or defined as the Apple Pencil. It does take a little more pressure than the Apple Pencil to get that going. Clear the layer. And now with the palm just resting on it, I'm going to try to do the same thing. It's doing pretty good. It stopped drying at that point. And it stopped at that point again. So it does still continue to give me those results. And like I did say, I was only gonna review how I felt about that in this review of the revisit of the pen, because I did really want to enjoy this pen. It does connect it pretty quickly. It does give you some pressure sensitivity, so it is good as far as that. But as you can see, once the palm is down, I do get kind of jitter or disconnect with the line. See, now that one went pretty far. See, it stopped it on that one. And like I said, my new editor is very noisy sometimes, but I can't fire them. Got to keep them. So let's go over to another color, and maybe we'll go over to the brushes. I'll do like an airbrush. And I am putting pretty good pressure on it, and it seems to be losing that airbrush when my palm is down. And I did double check the settings. I did follow Adonit's preferences and what they suggest doing to make it work. And like I said, this is just one program that I've been playing with. I haven't really been back to this pen since the initial review that I did for it, because of the way that it behaved in Procreate. And since that point, they have dropped Procreate as a program that they do support with the Adonit Pixel Pro. So I don't typically go back and use this pen for that. So there you have it, my little revisit with Adonit Pixel Pro. It did perform slightly different than it did previously. I think it did a little bit better on the skipping. However, it still does the skipping, especially when the palm is down. And I did have all the settings set for palm rejection, gestures off, Bluetooth all set, and the Apple Pencil completely forgotten on the iPad Pro. So not sure what else I am doing wrong if that's the case. I did see comments where people were getting the same results with several different programs, and some people were getting good results. So it may be the software they're running. I have the latest software running on it, 13.5 on my iPad Pro, so that still may be a play into that. There's no way to update the pen on the stylus here, so not sure what else I could do. I still get the same or similar results to I did the first time, but I just wanted to revisit that with you guys, commenting that I didn't do all the steps that should have been taken, but I did. I repeated it again this time with the very similar results. So that is what my take is on it. Like I said, I did enjoy the pen as far as ergonomics, how it writes and everything. The tip is a little bit smoother on the iPad with the glass, where the pencil, Apple Pencil, is a little slippery when you're doing the drawing and stuff. So that's it, my guys. Have a good one. Cheers, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit that like button. If there was a dislike button, you could probably hit that too, but hit the like button 2 times. That will make it a dislike. Alright, catch you later.